Very good morning, everyone. I will help you to complete NCC online enrollment process successfully for the year 2025. Myself, Third Officer Danya Santosh, Associate NCC Officer, Delhi Public School, Bangalore South. I am from 1 Karnataka Battalion NCC Bangalore, A Group, Karnataka and Goa Directorate. As you all are aware about it, the NCC started online enrollment process through NIS Portal from last year. So the NIS NCC online enrollment process consists of four parts. I'll be explaining you here which are those four parts and what are the details you need to be very careful when you complete this process. Online enrollment process consists of four parts. The first part is Cadet registration, and the second part submission of form by the cadets to the ANO, and the third part is from ANO's dashboard verify all the data submitted by the cadet and forward it to the battalion. And part 4, that is step 4, is visit your battalion with all the physical documents pertaining to that particular cadet and cross check the data approved by you. Is it correct? Is there any corrections need to be made? And with the help of the authorized person from the battalion, approve the data through the battalion's dashboard. It will help you to generate the online enrollment number, which completes the last step of NCC online enrollment process. So here I'm just going to take you to a view of all the three steps, the first three steps what I have mentioned here, which will help you to have a complete NCC online enrollment process hassle free. So let's start with part 1, Cadet registration. Open a browser, preferably Google Chrome. Open the browser and type the URL https://nis.bisaq-n. It will take you to the NCC integrated software web page. On the right hand side column, you can see login and cadets enrollment. Since you are registering for the first time, click on cadets enrollment. It will take you to the second page where it is asking for cadet authentication with Aadhaar or verify from DigiLocker. If you would like to go with it, you can go ahead with that process, but I preferably opt for the second option, where if you when you scroll down, you can see that if you are not registered with the DigiLocker, then click here. Click there. Enter your parents' mobile number. For JDJW especially, I prefer you to enter your one of the parents' mobile number. SDSW, it's up to you. You can use your own mobile number also. So please make sure that the mobile number what you are entering will have an access, because through OTP only we will get registered. So enter the mobile number and then click on get OTP. It sends a OTP to the registered mobile number. Enter the OTP received in your registered mobile number. And next is enter the cadet's full name. Try to enter in capital letters as per the Aadhaar card. Select the correct gender. Enter the correct date of birth. Since it is a demo video, I'm not using the actual data here. It's just random information. Choose a password which is convenient for you so that you remember the password. You don't need to keep changing the password each and every time. And then click on submit. It gives you a confirmation. So we have successfully registered part 1, that is cadet registration. Now we move on to the second part where the cadet need to fill the online form which is available in the NCC integrated software. So to do that, you need to again open a browser and enter the URL. Click on login and enter the mobile number what you have used for registration and the password what you have chosen, and enter the CAPTCHA correctly. Please make a note, CAPTCHA is case sensitive. It will take you to the web page where you can see successfully logged in and you get online enrollment form. This is an online enrollment form which is visible in the website. It's a very user-friendly page. So clearly they have asked what is the data they want you to fill it. So first you need to, before you start filling up this data, you need 2 documents. One is a passport size photograph of your ward, and the second is the enrollment document which is available in the NCC integrated software. That's a 4-part document. First part is the acceptance by the cadet. Second part is the acceptance declaration by the parent. And the third part is a medical certificate by any physician who is having a registered seal and the number. And the fourth part is the signature from the head of the institution and associate NCC officer. So before you start the cadet enrollment process, you need to have a scanned copy of this document, the filled, signed, scanned copy of this document handy in your laptop, and a passport size photograph. These are the only 2 documents which you require to do the online enrollment process. So when you look into this page, you can see that the online enrollment form starts with the name what you have registered when you have when you started the cadet registration process. So the name, gender and mobile number and date of birth will be reflecting. It is automatically saved there. Then the remaining data, whatever they are asking in this, just scroll up and go through it. It clearly explains you what you need to fill here. So read through it and fill the data as per the documents what it is mentioned. Once you finish entering all the required data here, please select on nationality. Here you have 3 options: India, Nepal and Bhutan. So please make sure that only these nationality people can get enrolled for NCC. Then enrollment type, they are asking regular or open vacancy. So here if your institution comes under regular category, so you will click on regular. Suppose your ward is in one institution and the institution doesn't have an NCC, so your ward is continuing in NCC in another institution, then it will be selected as open vacancy. Then click on college, school, inter-college, Sainik school, depends on the institution of your ward. So if you click on the institution, either college or school, and then enter the pin code, respective pin code, you get a drop down list of schools which is registered under that particular pin code. Choose the class, the cadet. I'm entering for JDJW, so I'm selecting the class as 8 standard. And here if you see the pin code, according to the pin code what you are entering, you can get a set of institutions which comes under that particular pin code, which institutions have NCC. So choose the respective institution of your ward When you choose that institution, automatically the name of ANO will be reflecting there, and the unit, group headquarters, Karnataka and Goa directorate, that all get filled automatically. And the second part, what you need to do, be very careful, is the wing what you choose. If you look at that, there is Army, Navy, Air Force, and RNV. So, whichever institution your ward is in, please identify which wing of NCC they are having. So, then choose accordingly. For one Karnataka battalion NCC, it is Army wing. So, pick up Army. Then the remaining everything what they are asking is a very user friendly page. Please go through it, enter the correct information, medical information, whatever the details they are asking here, please fill it accordingly. And NOK information, NOK is next of kin. So if there is any kind of an emergency happens, you can just mention who is the next immediate person whom you can contact. So please enter those details here and that respective person's address, contact number. Here you can see an option NRS. NRS is nothing but the nearest railway station, which is the nearest railway station to your address, residential address. You can mention that there. Then the next column is other details, sports. So here your ward, if he or she is specially trained or interested or a player, then you can select the respective sports from in the drop down list. There are many options they have given, like cricket, basketball, badminton, volleyball, boxing, swimming, cycling. So any sport, if your ward is a specialist or interested in playing, it need not to be an expert also, but yes, you can choose one of the best sports played by your ward. Then co-curricular activity, here you can mention dance, music, Bharatanatyam, classical, western, any kind of instrument your child plays, singer, if it a trained singer, Carnatic music, any co-curricular activity you can mention other than sports. Then there are other options. What they are asking is conviction by criminal court. I hope it's no for every cadet. Willingness to undergo the military training. Yes, since you are opting for NCC, you should be able to undergo the military training. Willingness to serve NCC. I think it's yes, of course. Previously applied for enrollment. So once you have completed the enrollment, once you have applied for the enrollment, you will not be able to reapply unless there is a break-in service rules have been followed. So here it is a no again, dismissed from NCC. So that's again, it's up to you whether you have dismissed. In the beginning of this video, I had told you that you need to have a document which shows you the 4 parts. I'll just show you which is that particular document so that you get an idea about. Yes, this is a document which I have mentioned earlier in the first part. So declaration of acceptance for enrollment. So this is a document which the cadet is accepting that okay, I am ready to enroll in NCC. So the cadets need to fill their name and signature. And the second part is certificate by a medical officer to make sure that your ward is physically fit to participate in all NCC activities. So the doctor's seal and signature is a mandatory part here. Then the parent and guardian. Without parent and guardian's support, none of the cadets cannot participate in any of the activities. So this is for that. So make sure that the parent is also signed. And the last part, the certificate stating that your ward is a student of the respective institutions. So there the respective ANO and the principal need to sign. And only thing you need to remember is in this certificate where the signature of principal comes and ANOs comes, that is the date when the physical enrollment is conducted in the institution. So please make sure that the date has to be the date when the physical enrollment is happened in the institution. Keep this document ready, and here you have an option choose file. So there you can upload the scanned copy of the previous document what I have showed you. Upload it, then you can click on the preview, you get a preview version of it. Suppose you don't have the document in handy. So the data what you have entered is not going to be vanished. So what you can do is you can click on the save as draft so that it is there. You can scan the document and log in back again and upload the document. So once you successfully entered all these documents, all these data and all the photograph and the document, if you have finished successfully uploading everything, then you have an option submit form. So when you click on the submit form, suppose if you have missed any information, it shows you the errors. So if you really look into it, here you can see I haven't filled any of the data. So that's the reason it is showing in red color. It is highlighted in red color. So please enter the respective data. Then come back again here. Click on submit form. So once the entire data and the photo and the document is uploaded correctly, then you will be able to successfully submit the form to the NIS portal. So click on, once you submit that, in the next part I will show you how it is going to reflect in an NIS dashboard. Once you successfully submit the form from the Cadet portal, the next part is how it will get reflected in the NIS dashboard. That's a part 3. So open the browser again, type the URL nis.bisag-n.gov.in/NIS. So here you can see the login option on the right hand side. Click on the login. You can enter NIS username and password. Every NIS will be provided with a username and password by the battalion. So please enter the data and enter the captcha correctly. You will get logged into it. So this is the NIS dashboard. How does it look? So here you can see NIS profile, Cadet's enrollment form, pending forms. So you can click on Cadet enrollment form, which will give you a idea of how many forms are available. So first you choose the year. So this is 2025. So you can see received forms 1 and pending forms. Click on the received forms. It will give you a list of forms which is available in the NIS dashboard, visible in the NIS dashboard. But you can't edit here. So what you need to do is go back to the pending forms. Click on the pending forms. Here you can see pending form 1. Click on there. It will take you to the click on the pending forms. When you click here, it will take you to the next page where you can see the form received sent by the cadet visible here. Are you able to see a right eye icon on the right hand side top column, right hand side end? That is the application form, right? So when you click on this eye icon, you will be able to see the form submitted by the cadet. I'll just give you a glance about it. You can see the form here which has been submitted by the cadet in NIS dashboard. Just go through the form and verify all the data entered by the cadet submitted to you is correct. After verifying all the data, click on forward button. It will show you that cadet successfully approved by ANO. So what is the next step? How do you verify whether you have successfully submitted the form to the battalion? So what you need to do is again go back to the cadet's enrollment form, or here you can again click on pending forms. When you click on the cadet's enrollment form, it will again take you to the NIS dashboard. There you can see received forms 1 and forwarded forms 1, pending forms 0. So this gives you a confirmation that you have successfully forwarded the form to the battalion. You can log out from the website. and then visit the battalion with the physical documents as I mentioned earlier. Cross check once again all the data what you have entered and approved is correct, and then from the battalion side the authorized person will approve. When the battalion approves the cadets form, online enrollment regimental number will be generated immediately, and you have an option to download and keep that particular file with the enrollment number, online enrollment number, which has been created by the NIS website, NCC integrated portal. Keep the data for your future use. I hope I was able to help you to have a online process of NCC to make it hassle free. Wish you all the very best for the successful online enrollment process. Thank you. Jai Hind.